Don't worry, I live next to the chair disappearing.
Zach, I lost you.
What do you mean?
Is he lying down?
I'm laying down.
Okay. No, that's fine. Alright. So next part.
Random account.
Number 2.
So we did 3, so
Alex was really tired today. He said he'll be more mentally prepared and everything, and he'll wait next time.
that's fine.
So he's good for today.
Okay.
Yeah, I did nothing hard yesterday because I stayed up playing D&D until like 5 a.m.
Nice.
My session lasted though.
Damn.
This is shit we're doing.
Alright. Letter B.
I mean, in math, B is technically a number, so placeholder number.
No need to be this too technical. Okay.
Well, he was the one instructing himself.
Alright. B. The color of death.
What? Yeah.
What?
Okay.
He's a color now.
A woman named Vendra claims to have discovered a cure for blood veil. PCs are asked by Shani to visit her perfumery to determine that her claim is legitimate, offering them 1,000 gold in payment for a full report. Lavender, one of the best known and
It's really echoing this now. Yes.
I was just getting them together.
Okay.
Lavender, one of the best known and noted perfume boutiques in Corvosa, stands amid a row of tightly packed shops just off of Summoning Street. Owned by opportunist Shalexian woman named Vendra Loagri, the perfumery has always had a reputation for avant-garde creations and brazen promotions. Infamous memories of the free imp with every purchase still linger among residents of the Heights. The fear of blood veil running rampant throughout Corvosa, Vendra conceived one of her most ingenious publicity stunts ever, a cure. Lavender's luxuriant liniment is the everyday elixir of the common Corvosian. Pixie with wearing calms you down at night. It soothes aching joints, tired feet, sore hands, and throbbing. It takes the pains out of cuts, burns, bruises, and blemishes. It smells like chastity, confidence, and tractability, and tastes like honeydew dewdrops over snow clouds. Most miraculously, though, her Lavender's luxury limit dispels blisters, minimizes swelling, calms the complexion, erases all symptoms of the common blood veil complaint. And it's all a complete sham. Turning from an unscrupulous merchant to a two-bit snake oil saleswoman, Vendra expects to collect a small fortune from desperate Corvosians to be long gone before anyone realizes her prosaic potion's main ingredient is river water. Okay.
What sham mean?
They're lying.
Lying bad. Why?
Because they're really nice people.
Do you want to come in at day or night?
It does not matter at all.
You know when I want to come in.
All the time?
Nighttime.
Okay, so where
Not
is
when I'm most dangerous.
So, are we going to like a hideout or something?
No, it's just a merchant shop.
Oh, it's not.
So I want to go at night.
I don't care. We're just trying to find out if it's an actual cure or not, right?
Mm-hmm. What I just read is metagame knowledge, basically. That's a sham. That's only you guys outside of game now.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay.
Day or night?
Night.
I'm going at night.
Alright, night it is then.
Okay.
Okay.
Coming at night. Okay, if the PCs pay a visit to Lavender during the day, a queue of eager Corvosians stand in line that stretches nearly 4 blocks from the perfumery, distinctive amethyst shaded windows. Many of these people look healthy, but several bear the obvious acne and blistered symptoms of blood veil. A line threads through the street into a store where customers pay 2 gold pieces for a dose of Lavender's luxuriant limit. Vendor greets each customer from behind the shop counter, leaving the actual sales to 2 pretty young shop girls. 2 large, well-dressed men with purple cravats discreetly hold staffs and keep their eyes on the shop patrons, ready to put down any trouble at a nod from Vendra.
Hello. Question. Regarding at night.
I'm reading this part out for you
Why?
because it helps you understand the entire scene.
Of nighttime?
Where we're at.
Coming at
What's
night,
going on?
PCs only discover a slightly different scene. I want to give you the first scene so you understand what's different.
Okay.
A line of more than 50 customers camp outside Lavender's front door, waiting until the shop opens the next morning to buy their doses of Vendra's elixir. One of the shop's burly guards remains on duty through the night, watchful for thieves and keeping overly zealous customers in line. In addition to Lavender, Vendra Lohagri owns 2 apartments situated behind her shop. One serves as her personal residence, the other looks condemned from the outside, but its door even barred over with dusty timbers. But it actually serves as the laboratory in which she creates Lavender's luxuriant limit. Secret door between Vendra's bedroom and this hidden laboratory allows her to create doses of her unseen elixir. 3 times a night, 2 of Vendra's men leave through the front door of the building, rolling a sturdy barrel. They take it all the way down to Jigger water and fill it with water, though sometimes they get lucky and just replace it with a full rain barrel. Then they bring the water back to Lavender, disappearing with it into Vendra's apartment, where it's sneaked into the room and used to make the shop's cure-all. PCs stand watch through the night should have no trouble spotting and following Vendra's men, although the men know their employer wants them to be discreet. They have the rough orders to rough up anyone who proves too interested in their business. Okay.
Hello. Well, I'm gonna go around behind and see if I can't find a way in.
I was getting ready to draw the map.
I agree with everyone.
We're going down a long line of all the people.
Basically.
Some of the employees and stuff.
I mean, technically, you guys could just watch the live stream and see where the map is. Yeah. Thank you.
You're not showing your ass.
You're right. What?
Very messy attack.
I was like, don't watch this and catch your ass. And it did.
See, we're surrounded by horrible people. You need to go to here.
Good idea.
Just did a nice one here.
What did I do?
Oh, okay, right.
Sorry.
I'm not even realizing it just makes it even worse. Digging your own grave. Good for you.
We'll go that way now.
I think the target just got a bit bigger.
What target? Hey, Carl. There's no target there.
I'm talking about the target that's been where it's been from the beginning.
Yeah, what you talking about?
You know,
But I did.
Eric, don't die.
Hey, that's if he doesn't roll one of them again.
That's,
I didn't think it was
Eric,
going
don't die. Badly.
just,
Don't die badly.
That bad.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
See, Eric, you're serving one purpose. Yep.
Target practice.
Bit of both.
Which one's the store?
This one,
Usually the building nearby.
that's the apartments.
And we're wanting to find out what again?
It cures you.
These three areas.
Is this a new day?
No, it's in between. Between at night and the very same day, just it.
Okay.
That was just a brief rest, right? No full nights.
Yeah, brief rest, and it's actually nighttime. Okay.
The line's still in front of the shop, right?
So what would be considered the front?
Where the door is. So the back of the apartment would be over here somewhere.
Yeah, give me 1 second to get back to that section of the thing. Alright, so how are you guys going in?
Stealthily, so this is the front door.
1 second.
Front door.
You're at night, so I gotta find the night stuff.
Do you even have stealth?
Hello.
No.
You probably have, but can't use it.
I have stealth +6. No. I just said I was going in and saying hello to everybody.
Little girl. She's their distraction, okay?
Hello.
I'm going around the back.
I'd probably be following Jesse around back if there's no one.
How many people are inside the building?
At night, only one Avengers guards keep watch outside the shop's front door. She uses charges from her wand to remove disease on herself and her guards every night. Develop symptoms of blood boil. Once her wand is down to a single star, she plans on leaving the city with her fortune.
Hello.
That's talk to the guard. That's what I would do, realistically.
You're gonna initiate a fight.
You guys can go in back. Goodbye.
It's hard not to try to walk at the target.
So So inside the store, there is a guard in front of it, which you could easily overpower him. So
I'm going around the back.
Hello. What's this place?
No, it's immediate combat.
Hello.
Well, it's not immediate combat, because it's just a trying to proceed on their business.
It's kids.
I'm there with you.
even kids.
I'm going around the back.
I've gone right in the front.
Is there like open zone or anything around that?
There's the alleyway to get through to the back of the
I'm
apartment.
seeing it too. I'm fine on my own here.
That was
I'm fine on my own.
I want to know who's doing something at the front door and hit what.
I'm at the front door. Why are you?
Are we gonna talk to them? Because we don't know that they're using it. But actually, before we get there, can I just come you by and do detect evil?
Okay, nothing shows as evil.
But he's not evil.
Yeah.
They're not evil, so I'm just gonna go to the front door.
It's nighttime,
Start
Eric.
parking.
I'm not just gonna walk here and go, hey, hey you, can I come in here and inspect stuff?
No.
Sorry, that's my guy. He just says it how it is. He just leave it up there. I talked to him.
What? What?
I talked to him.
Okay, what are you talking to him about?
I'm sorry, guys.
He puts his hand on his weapon.
What's this
He
place?
puts his hand on his weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, can I do a stealth thing with my little stealth
See,
wand?
put his hand on
Stealth
the
wand
weapon.
has peacebound. It like his weapon is holstered to him permanently.
Okay, I'm not gonna let you have all these abilities and snuff womp at this rate.
Why?
Because this is overpowered.
It's one of its spells. It's part of its trolling thing. He doesn't know what happened.
How's the spell work?
What?
How's the spell work?
It targets the item and it holsters it where it cannot be drawn.
For how long?
I think a couple rounds.
The moment he did that, I'm just like, I got smart.
For like 4 minutes.
What?
4 minutes.
So 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay, what?
He puts his hand on the weapon, and I got smart. I'm like, I'm at the wrong place, and I just slip here down the road and keep going.
That person was weird. Hello.
Yeah, I'm like,
He eyes at you warily too.
what?
I'm talking to Zach now.
What do you do?
I stand here.
This is my friend.
That sounds boring.
Shush.
What? What?
That sounds boring.
Yeah, sure.
What do you do for fun?
Run along, kid. I don't have time to deal with you.
I take Lilith, and we go along.
Why aren't you?
You want to break your tail?
You
I
just,
want to break my tail.
It's gonna break your tail.
you just stand there.
It's my job. I
It's just
do it.
something fun though, just to pass the time.
Run along, kid. I don't have time to deal with you.
Lilith, let's go.
Can I go in?
No,
Why not?
because I said.
So what are these guys doing?
I'll get to that in a second. I'm seeing what he does at the front door. I'm seeing if he's just gonna hurt the guy.
I want to explore. I've never been here before.
I said no.
Why?
I tell Lilith that he's busy and we need to go to a different place. Let's go. We can explore the next place.
But this place is interesting.
Not as interesting as the next place.
Diplomacy check against his diplomacy stack.
Like for me?
We both of them.
Oh. Oh boy.
Oh jeez.
Oh jeez.
Very good.
Oh no, that one.
Sounds like he's convincing Lilith to go.
Jesus. I did.
Won that one, so I guess.
What?
I got one.
I won.
He convinces you to move along.
Oh.
We continue down the road.
I want to go in.
No, you're being convinced that the next place is far more interesting,
Yes.
and you're going there.
Can I burrow on the ground?
Nope. You've already been convinced you can't do anything against it.
And now, what we're going to do next is we're going to go in, and then once we're a few blocks down, we take a right. And I look at Lilith and I'm like, we're going to that house. And we go back down the back.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
I'm stealthing around the back.
We meet up with everybody else now.
Yeah, no, I'm doing this as you're fucking with the person.
This is taking place as you guys are doing what you just did.
Oh,
So I was
I was actually kind of hoping him to be a dick to me, then I would have punched him.
That's what he was doing.
He wasn't being that mean.
He was just.
So I would like to stealth through the shadows to the back.
I'm just stealthily going. I rolled a 16 on.
Like the majority of the apartments in this hall, Venture's door is locked, requiring a DC 20 open lock check to open.
I don't know.
Technically, I haven't bought lockpicks.
What?
Technically, I don't have lockpicks.
Okay, so you take a -2 to roll.
Okay, what am I rolling?
D20 and add open stable device.
Disable device.
What?
I have that. Okay, that's good. You said I take a -2 because I don't have lockpicks?
Device tools, yeah.
Okay. 10.
I got 19.
Total?
10 total.
I got 19 total.
Yeah, there you made it.
Can I try again?
Yeah.
I win! 17 plus 7.
Yeah. Okay, as you open the door, delicate wall hangings, artistically shaped candles, and the fine scent of cherry blossoms fill this well-decorated apartment. A table sculpted with swirling ivy leaves bearing a fragile porcelain tea service and an exotically curved hookah in a kitchen nook to the east. A door adjacent to the kitchen opens into a bedroom furnished with an antique amore and a bed sheeted in purple silks and heavily laden with round pillows. Bindra's apartment strives to mimic the salon of a cellist nobleman. The place is quite neat and clean. The perfumer's collection of pottery, romances, and maudlin poetry being particularly well organized. 2 pieces of actual artwork hanging among candles, scones, and painted dishware. One is soul-soothing landscape of a mountain lake, and another sketch of Chillick's famed opera house. Her Imperial Majestic Mausoleum. The room is peculiar, devoid of any sort of mixing or chemical equipment. Anyone want to make a search check?
Yes.
Eric, you're not there, neither is Zach.
What is it? Is that perception?
Yeah. I got 15.
What?
I got 15.
Total?
I got a 6 total.
24. That's your percent.
Yay!
Wait, since when are you there?
He's been with us the entire time.
Yes.
Since when?
I'm not good. I don't know yet.
He's just standing there.
I'm kind of standing back.
He's part of the line.
If something, if I
So
hear
if
something,
what us 3 are inside and those 3 are outside.
because I don't know.
I've never heard you say you were going to that.
I did. You did say he was going with you guys. You should have listened.
Those 2 are technically talking together because this is happening at the same time.
Okay.
He's just waiting.
I'm waiting around the corner from the back so that I can listen in, and if something goes on, I'm going to rush.
Right, so what does he find with his 25?
Oh, but you know what's funny? The apprentice didn't stay with Eric. It followed you guys.
Oh, yeah.
God damn. What's she roll stealth?
What?
I said I was stealthily doing this, and I got a 25 on my stealth.
She's hanging outside the doorway, just peeking in.
My.
I'd like to point out the reason being, because I still have burn, I'm still like losing fire.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to keep away from.
She's naturally quiet though.
Yeah, she's a cat person, so.
She's just peeking, watching what you're doing.
What does he find with his net with his 25?
A DC 20 search check of the bedroom does reveal something other though. A corner hinged secret door leading into the bedroom of the adjacent apartment. Who wants to call higher low?
I will.
No, you're not there.
I haven't gotten to do this.
Too bad, you're not
You're
there.
not here.
Whoa.
You alone?
Yep,
Hello.
that's fun.
Okay, he called it. She is asleep in her bed.
Oh, alright.
Can I search the room?
You could kill her.
Stealthily search the room.
We haven't confirmed anything.
Can I stealth? You're not there, Eric.
She just speaks. You're just clear. We don't want your.
Can I stealthily search the room?
Just stealthily rummage through her stuff.
Yep.
There's nothing in the room. Like, all the stuff I read doesn't actually give it as treasure.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm gonna pickpocket her
No.
while she's asleep.
I just realized that didn't I could get back in a single turn. Because he can run.
Yeah.
200 feet, which is
Hush.
Like you run through the wall.
Eric,
No.
Eric, this is happening while you're conversating with
Hey,
God.
Total of 29 for pickpocket.
See if she wakes up. Are you just... What did you roll on the die? Quick question.
14.
Okay. No, she doesn't wake up.
Hey, what did you find?
I really could mess with you, but at the same time, I'm gonna mess with you. You still, if you roll that 20, I was really gonna do something funny. You pull off with her a silver and violet jewelry worth 50 gold pieces, and a masterwork dagger. You want to try and steal some more?
I would like to do yes.
Okay, roll. Someone rolls a nat 20 is gonna be the full
19.
total.
Yeah.
Okay, you're able to take off a little vial. It's a dose of giant wasp poison.
Dose of giant wasp poison?
Yeah. DC 14, 2d6 dex damage. No, a d6 of poison damage and a d6 of dex.
1d6. Poison. 1d6. Dex.
If Corvus was there and he got that 20 when he had stolen her on the one without working out.
What'd you roll, Carl?
Again, let's see. Plus my sleight of hand, which is. Where'd you go? 13, so 23.
23?
Mhm.
You took another dose of giant wasp poison.
Yeah, I think he's reading.
I was just stealing from his lady. Is she gonna wake up from
Well, he said there was nothing in the room. I was trying to search the room and see if there was like.
I read off what was all in the room. None of it was given as treasure.
Okay.
You also want a hookah.
Alright, so I leave the room.
Are you gonna go through that little secret door?
Is there another door?
Yeah, he saw it.
Yeah, he found the secret door.
Well, yeah,
Let's go through the secret door.
I thought the secret door was into this room.
Oh, it was into the other room.
Oh, then yeah, I'm going for the secret door.
Just
Stealthing, I'm stealthing.
If Corvus was here and he'd gotten that 20, would he have stolen her unaware?
Probably.
Probably.
That's what I would have done.
Okay.
Do I need to roll stealth to stealthily do it?
So you go through the door?
Yes.
Stealthily do it.
Through the door.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 20.
On just what?
I'm stealthing clear the door.
Okay.
Plus whatever my bonus is.
38 on
Say-
stealth.
What?
38 on stealth.
Okay. Bits of broken crates and barrels cover the floor of this dilapidated apartment. A ton of oily liquid at its lips level with a man's chest fills the corner of the room. Olivia's canoe oar sticking out of it. Next to it is squat several large casks of murky water and 2 stacks of boxes, one holding dozens of small ceramic vials with magenta stoppers, the other holding a mismatched collection of delicate perfume bottles. The apartment's kitchen nook holds another crate, this one filled with broken shards and multicolored glass. Despite being in shambles, the apartment smells delightful. A mixture of spices, flowers, and exotic oils. Vendra and her tough spend hours every evening combining rude elements with poorly smelling perfumes to create Lavender's luxuriant liniment. Wells, perfumes, and brewed water here are all evidence of the corrosion required to shut down Lavender and prison Vendra. At night, Vendra and there are 2 men of hers, making the lion's share of the next day's concoction. So there are 2 thugs here that haven't noticed you. Kill her and steal everything.
My next one is casks.
Why?
I wanted to use my hidden blade to like poke a hole in the top and see what I smell.
It's just rainwater
It's just rainwater?
or river water.
Okay.
Oh, happy hour.
I was doing that stealthily.
I know, they still get to hear it from like, the metal punk.
Still.
I know, I rolled up here and dropped it. I got a 2 on the roll, so I didn't notice.
Okay. You said they're currently like making that.
Yeah, they're making some of the concoction, but it's obvious it's all fake.
Can I make
There are 2 thugs. Could each of you take them out, just knock them out?
can I make like, can I use my shadow puppetry to make a shadow puppet of like a bunny? Running around in a circle.
How would it get in there?
This is just a shadow.
I know. Okay, roll.
It's a shadow next to him. Do I have to roll
Mm-hmm.
that? What am I adding?
Crap.
It's a cantrip. What am I adding to it?
No, sorry, they have to roll. Well, you roll to see how long it acts those for. Right?
So you roll a d4 to see how long it lasts.
Okay. I don't know. We just sort of came up with it.
That's a 1.
I didn't roll that though.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. So 4 rounds.
Okay. One of them didn't notice it. Neither did the other.
Wow, these guys are completely oblivious.
Okay.
I rolled a 2 and a 3.
They're on their
There's 3.
No, I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Oh. So one of you like murder the other one if I can murder one.
Well, if he has a burger on, it's not gonna happen.
Where they're up.
I mean, if we murder
You hear a whistling.
From where?
his father in hell.
Wait, better this.
No.
Murder them.
Why?
Because you want to.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No.
You're a horrible devil spawn.
I'm chaotic and neutral, okay? I'm not for myself.
I'm not exactly trying to corrupt this system.
And I'm just killing people is against my self-interest, because then I'll need more people trying to kill me.
Well,
Where's the apprentice at?
20 on stealth for the apprentice, and she just murdered the woman.
The woman?
She just coup de grace the woman that was in the room.
She just got possessed by your
Well, then I'm
Not
gonna.
that we know any of this.
He saw it. She's like,
I'm gonna Shakespeare one of the unaware.
And I'm gonna shadow step behind one, cover his mouth, and fucking stab him in the spine.
So who possessed him?
one of your father's henchmen.
He's short spearing one through the throat, and I'm covering one's mouth and stabbing in the spine.
So you're both coup de grace.
Yeah.
Yes.
God damn it. Okay. I was trying to get a fight going. This is like, fuck it.
Nope.
Maybe he'll maybe Nathan.
They're unaware of everything. They died.
Yeah.
What do they
Okay.
have on them?
That's
We do everything else.
I loot them.
okay. They had.
Yeah,
There's 2 sets of chainmail.
that's it?
No. I'm giving her some of the loot from the woman since she killed him.
That's reasonable.
None of the stuff we pickpocketed though.
No. Which
Some
was,
pickpocket was there.
you took the masterwork dagger, the jewelry, and the 2 doses of giant wasp poison.
You have that dagger.
Yeah, I got the dagger and the jewelry.
Okay. 2 sets of chainmail. 2 masterwork saps.
What?
They're clubs. They're masterwork clubs.
Okay.
Sorry.
2 doses of Lavender's luxuriant liniment. Which is worthless.
2 masterwork gloves. 2 doses of rainwater. Okay.
And 40 gold.
You say they're worthless, but we can always convince some citizen to buy it.
You're supposed to be helping out the city, not.
Okay. Now, how many bottles of potion were there?
What? Oh, 2 total?
No. In the room.
You want the worthless potions?
How many are there?
A crate full.
Grateful.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, this is the evidence you need to get them in trouble with the guard, so it's in order. so people don't realize they're being scammed. Now you could break.
Why is everyone dead?
Now you could break into the apothecary since the other guy is in front of it, and you are a back right, and you can steal everything in the store.
Yeah, basically, that's what I.
That sounds good.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay,
Like, I went around back trying to find a way into the store,
And we kind of ended up in the apartment.
and then you took me into the apartment.
that's where I thought you were going. So.
No, I went into the store.
Whoopsie.
Well, now we're wasting a lot of the
Whatever.
So now we cut back to everything?
Or back yet.
No.
We would have gotten there a long time ago. You guys are rummaging through their apartment.
Do you want to know the loot that the apprentice got?
Yeah.
2 wands, a wand of charm person and a wand of remove disease.
Wait. We couldn't pickpocket that shit?
Guys didn't roll enough. You guys stopped. And then 2 bracers of armor. Bracers of armor. They give her +2. She wears no armor. It's just like.
Ooh, pretty crazy, yay!
I just would.
I'm 17, woohoo!
And they magically protect her.
Woo!
Hey, if any of you rolled 20, I was gonna have you pull off her underwear.
Yeah.
We called it.
I would have stuck a finger in.
Good thing Lilith's not here.
Like I said, I was trying not to corrupt the apprentice too much, but like that didn't happen.
She has no memory of killing her.
It's a good thing we didn't go.
That's why it's a good thing Corvus isn't here.
Corvus would have fucked
Because the
me.
first thing I
He's just like, it's midnight rape
I
time.
want to stealth, if Corvus was there, I want to stealth the hunter.
Wow. Rape again.
No, she was dreaming when we had to tell her.
No, I'm pretty sure that counts as rape.
Okay.
Unnatural whilst in sleep.
Wanted instant orgasm.
So, where is me and Eric?
You're still talking.
What? They went through that fast?
No, actually, you guys would have just been leaving now.
We had a really short conversation.
No, that was like a minute and a half to 2 minutes, and it didn't take us that long to get through this place.
They're just like, fuck this shit, we're going through. Okay, treasure. Anyone who makes a DC profession alchemy or knowledge, nobility, or and royalty. Can-
I have knowledge.
I have knowledge and ability.
I have knowledge and ability.
Both of them.
18 plus 9 is 27. No, 20. Yeah, 27.
I got a 24.
Well, you both beat it, you only need an 18. Can pick up the most expensive perfumes Lavender has to offer, sends forth upwards of 100 gold pieces to the red bars. And all the store holds exotic perfumes worth 800 gold pieces.
It's not a cartoon, we're getting gold pieces.
A simple wooden box and sturdy iron safe sit behind the counter. The box holds random coins worth 422 gold pieces.
420.
422.
Oh.
Alright, let's get into that safe.
And a disable device check cracks a safe.
Oh, running.
Actually, one check.
I can help if none of you guys get it.
Actually, the apprentice could open it for you if you ask her.
21.
Might as well ask her.
We're all trying.
Didn't work.
We're not
Didn't work.
We're not
Might as
there.
well ask her.
Hold on.
We're just being.
Remember, it's a -2 because you don't have the right tools.
Natural 20.
Come on, I wanted her to use open on it.
Natural 20.
It's a 28 to open it.
Natural 20.
Yeah, I know.
I just. She's like, don't worry, I got it. I just.
Should have made you wait to do it until everyone else had gone.
Should have, but you didn't.
Well.
So what's in it?
Nothing.
There's nothing in this safe.
Oh.
I don't know, is there?
I'm detecting magic on the safe.
Have you looked inside the safe or did you
Yeah,
just
I unlocked it, opened it. What's in it?
stick your head in?
I'm detecting magic.
I put my left hand and feel around.
It's a mimic. Yeah.
Okay, there is
And it's not locked.
65 platinum pieces,
Hell yes!
112 gold pieces, 3 empty but elegantly carved lapis lazuli perfume bottles worth 45 gold pieces each, and a small silver urn.
Lapis, lazuli, bottles.
Worth how much? 45 you said?
Yeah,
And what was the last thing?
a small urn.
Put in parentheses 3 next to all that because did we divide by 3 for all the. Actually, unless we're giving somebody in parentheses 2.
I'm not giving shit to her.
I just think so.
Why?
She wants to know how this shit works. She has to find her own fucking money. That's how this works.
So,
She
are you going to inspect the urn?
Of course I'm expecting you.
Okay, how are you inspecting it?
I'm
By small, I mean it's about roughly the size of like this.
gonna pick it up, I'm gonna look at it and feel it and cover it in shadows and see what they tell me.
Okay,
What do I roll for that?
nothing really. Just it feels like a nice normal urn, but you can't really tell what's inside. You can see something inside, but you can't tell what it is. Nothing's coming out.
And Duhan.
His head won't fit in it.
This ectoplasmic head though.
I can't
We
do
like
that.
some magic darkness. Why can't you just look inside of it?
I do see in darkness.
I can see 15 feet of magic darkness.
I can see anything.
All I see is shiny with my magical vision.
What would I have to roll over?
I don't know.
I put my left hand in there. I put my left
It
hand
feels very squishy and warm.
Is there
I'm gonna
anything-
roll-
Is there anything I can grab?
It feels like something at the bottom.
Like grab it.
This is mine in there.
Roll a reflex save.
I was gonna roll 3.
No, I failed. 12.
How much do you like your left hand?
It's my left hand. I mean, I'm ambidextrous.
Well, it's no longer there.
Okay.
Your hand just got bit off.
Okay.
But you couldn't see this inside. No.
It's a mimic.
I can see magic darkness. It's bullshit. I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
It's not magic, it's just moving.
Yeah, but I can see it perfectly.
It looked like a normal vase, it just you feel like there's something inside it.
I thought there was something shiny in it. What I see?
Looks red. Whoop. Oh, fuck!
No, I don't say anything.
So you're just gonna be quiet while your hand's got bit off?
I'm a lawful evil assassin made of shadows. I won't say shit if I don't want to.
Well, I'm gonna praise it because I can.
Are you gonna at least move your stub back now?
Oh. Shadow pops out of my wrist. I have a hand. Interesting.
You just saw he had no hand for temporarily.
Interesting.
15 plus 5. 23 on praise.
Not a normal word.
Still can praise it.
Are we back yet?
Oh. So that happened, right?
Mm-hmm. Roll the hit.
You just hit the ground.
11.
Plus.
11.
Oh, total? You really missed by 1. Sorry.
I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
It's in my hand.
Fucking dick.
19 total.
Hit. He just starts.
You use jar.
2 damage.
It bleeds slightly.
So now I'm gonna.
He's gonna stir
Hit the jar.
I'm just gonna back and forth with one blade inside of it. Yeah.
What is this?
Do I just roll damage or
Roll to keep it inside.
roll to keep it? What am I rolling? Attack.
220.
15.
Okay, it stays inside. Roll damage.
Another 2 points.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep doing that.
What is this thing? Is it a mimic or no?
It's artificial mimic.
Oh.
I'm just gonna keep doing that.
Okay. Roll damage.
6.
Okay, it's dead now. Have 4 more health. It turns into a pile of mush in your hand. And your hand's right there.
Oh.
So you can get to clear it possibly every touch it.
I take it,
Second, cauterize it.
take it, I put it back, and I sort of just wrap it in shadows so it stays there.
Nice, so you just have a hand that's there. Not really functional, it's just a hand.
No, I can move it.
How?
I inserted shadows into the open wound.
Shadow stitching.
Shadow stitching,
People will
motherfucker.
die.
What?
People will die.
Okay.
You didn't know he was injured. You guys started walking away. We're in the shop. You guys walk away from me.
Yeah, like,
We're not.
You saved 700 lives from ending hurt.
Great, we did nothing.
We were the pussies.
I rolled a stealth character. I'm playing a stealth character for
I'm
a
just
season.
sitting there screwing around with a little puddle that's nearby.
More or less, it was supposed to be a daytime encounter. Like, that's when a lot of the fights would happen.
Oh, we completely avoided it.
But no,
I go back and punch him.
I went in at night. Oh, and you know what I'm gonna do?
Hmm.
So after that, we're good now, right? You're gonna pick up the crate full of shit.
Yeah, we're gonna go give it to the guard and be like, hey,
I open the front door
Mm-hmm.
and kick the guard in front of it.
are we gone yet?
Okay. Yeah, you guys just left.
Like, we just went
You
around.
guys just, yeah,
You guys just decided to turn back around now.
because he wants to go punch you. And
Yeah, he
So-
Here we go.
as he's hitting the guard, he's gonna land and the will is fixed.
So what do I roll to kick him? I'm just kicking him in the back.
So I roll ahead. If you roll 1, you're just gonna go like,
Yeah.
We turn around.
Oh no, it was more like I opened the door and I'm just gonna put my foot on his back and push.
okay. You gotta use touch AC.
Is that like a strength base? Is it like a strength check or?
It's strength check, you just touch AC.
Yeah, you just gotta be his touch AC.
16?
You beat it.
I wish.
She face plants.
Yeah. What are you gonna say to the crowd of people watching you?
This is scams.
See,
Boy.
I didn't go out the front door.
This is a fucking scam. It's nothing but a rainwater.
What?
Yes.
They all get up, obviously upset and angry.
How'd you kick man?
You aren't there yet!
God damn it! Why would you do that? Is some bullshit.
Right. So they're upset and angry.
You might want to step back because they're about to swarm that guard.
I shadow step across the. I
You're on the
shadowed across the street to where she is.
Deserve the guard.
He's in the alley still.
Oh, well, they just see me. They kick out, I say that, and then I just fade away across the street.
Well, they just mauled the guards and took his shit.
That should be that guard, doesn't it?
And they took his shit.
I don't care.
Next encounter!
I got fucking 65 plaques from that.
There's absolutely nothing.
Are you not the sheriff of the group?
We were there for this every other encounter.
You two were there.
Me and them were there for the same, so.
And
Right.
the
20,
apprentice.
20, and 25?
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah.
I'm
You guys have
I'm
20 plaques.
kind of salty that they picked up that hat.
You
Oh.
were
You got 20 plaques.
They had a lot of time, but apparently.
All right. Next day. That's right. Ryan 1 and Jesse, fortitude saves.
Nat 20.
Okay, you beat the disease.
I failed.
You start showing signs of the red veil.
Wait, I thought this was for lycanthropy.
No, it's just the red veil. You got infected with the red veil the day before.
I did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And
didn't
you
remember
got infected.
I didn't remember that. I remember lycanthropy.
Wait, went to lycanthropy cancel it out? No?
Even lycanthropes can contract it.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, well then that's for my lycanthrope. Don't I throw both?
Geez.
Yeah, no, I still both.
He starts showing signs of the red veil. And signs of lycanthropy.
Remove curse cure disease.
Yeah, basically.
No, hey, you don't talk about that. I drank a potion of cure curse.
Okay, you're still showing the red veil.
Cure disease.
He's better. He beat the disease is like, fuck that. Alright, everyone
You okay
else.
now?
What?
You okay now?
Indeed, I am.
Okay, the other people who can see it. So
Yeah,
basically,
now he's gonna roll to see if I get it again.
actually no, for a day you guys are immune to it. So
So it's just,
I need to roll again.
the 5.
he rolls to see if we catch it. If it starts thinking.
Eric,
I coughed on you as you healed me.
Wait, you roll this?
Yeah.
I can do the line.
No, you just the line. You cured me and I coughed on
Carl's fine. Prentice is fine. Zach is fine. Ryan too. Barely fine. You gotta be a 20 on the next day. It's a 15%, 10%, 15, 20, 25. It's gonna keep going up until you get immunity to it.
If we beat, since I already beat it, do I get immunity?
Immunity for the day. You have to beat it 15 times. Or get the remove disease spell on 15 times to get partial immunity. To reset the percentage.
I don't even get targeted by it, it's just like, okay.
So obviously we went to the local guard and was like, fucking scamming, all this bullshit.
You saved 700 lives with that one.
Yay!
Encounter 1. Alright, what's on the race? No. Encounter A, the Hungry Dead.
Oh, hey, the cleric's gonna be useful again.
Yeah.
Field Marshal Cressida Croft hears a disturbing rumor that some of the laser northern plague carters aren't delivering their body to the Great District as ordered, but are instead disposing of them in one of the several secluded alleys. She sends the PCs to investigate. She sends you to investigate one of these sites, Rikers Alley. In the days since the start of the plague, disposal of bodies became a great concern, leading the Grossing Guard to contact dozens of plague carts to collect the dead and see them buried in the Grey District, or transferred to wards where they can be safely burned. It wasn't long, however, before a few carters in the north grew tired of their long treks across the city, burying the disease-ravaged dead. Then that's what someone thought of Rikers Alley. Rikers Alley, with its strange shape and shadowy corners, has long been a site of illicit exchange, quiet murders, and criminal business near the eastern edge of North Point. Already shunned by the locals and constantly hidden from sunlight by looming buildings and the nearby wall, the alley made a perfect dumping spot. Although a few living people noticed the bodies accumulating in the alley, the same cannot be said about the unliving. A group of 4 vampire spawn has taken up residence in the alley. These 4 are some of hundreds of such undead slaves to one. These 4 are some of the hundreds of such undead slaves to one Conte Sener Teriak, powerful vampire who rules Varno country in the nation of Stella many miles away. When the Red Mantis connected and requested the service of one of the count's most valuable citizens, a Nosferatu named Hermakos Ramosca Archimenos, the Count agreed, seeing it as an opportunity to establish a presence beyond his normal reach. In addition to Ramosca, though, he sent along 4 of his emperors upon to serve Nosferatu as assistants. Of course, Rasmuska knew they were also sent with him to serve as observers to make sure that Nosferatu did not betray or compromise the Count's interests. Mocha had little interest in keeping the 4 half-feral vampire spawn nearby as a result and allowed them free reign for both the alley and sewers. They eventually settled in the crawl space between Giottori's toys. What are you doing?
Slugging my computer up.
Breaking a hole in the wall, the rundown shop of Beauty in the Alley here, and have all but forgotten their charge to keep an eye on Ramoska. Breaking a hole in the wall with the shop's backroom shares the alley and disguising it with corpses, the feral spawn go as they play, feeding on and paddling their victims anonymously among the alley's other dead in an attempt to disguise the remnants of their presence. Okay, Eric, unless someone wants to draw this for me.
I vote Eric. I can't draw for anything. My handwriting is absolutely poor.
Live stream should be on in just a second. It's the Record Alley of Giottori's toys. You'll need the black one and the red one. Ish. Top left one, Eric. How far these at Eric?
Oh, okay, that one
I kind of let go a little late.
Threw it at me.
I let go late.
He said he wanted to throw it.
Eric did it. He did it.
I was trying to aim high, but I let go late.
Yeah.
Just make sure you are counting squares. You know, here's the thing Eric could actually succeed at for once. Or he completely gets slaughtered.
Probably completely be slaughtered. I'm immune to undead effects.
I thought that's only when you were in your lane.
No, the immune to undead comes from having it.
So how did you even become half angel if you're already undead?
Potion.
Koshin, he told me that's how I was doing it. So it's just like, okay.
Wait, is it not a base race?
What, the half celestial?
Yeah.
No, it's a modification. You're thinking of the Azamar,
Okay.
which are technically demigods in a sense. They're
Azamari are angelic tieflings, basically. They're what tieflings are to devils, but they.
The folks that we were rolling for base races are not allowed.
Yeah, no, but the Azamari are what tieflings are to
If it's-
demonic blood, but with angelic blood.
the white squares Eric adores, so just draw a line for them to show they adore. That's like that.
Line.
Yeah.
You skipped fighting because people don't miss anything.
Yeah, they're just busy working on making the shit potions.
They were making potions, and all of a sudden,
And the chick in the bed got pretty drawn.
everyone got pretty girl.
By the apprentice.
Just like this.
What did she even use?
She used the end of the staff, which is metal, and just stabbed her through the throat.
She has a spiky in her staff?
No, she just used enough strength and just punched her through the throat.
It's a metal ball at the end of her staff. She just forced it through the throat.
She got possessed by a demon. It was just like. So all of her things got temporarily boosted with power. Luckily, she doesn't remember doing it. I rolled to see if she remembered, and I rolled a 1. So, nope, no memory.
Okay.
It was Eric's fate.
I mean, you already know it's famous.
Death. You didn't want to draw all the blood?
Draw all blood area.
Don't care enough.
Okay.
He just wants to be targeted.
There's lots of blood in this room.
Cool. There is like, hey, you want me to draw a bunch of corpses?
So what place is this again? Is this like a
Ricker's
war?
Alley and Garoric's Toys.
Blood. Everywhere.
Is this just an alley of dead bodies?
Yes.
Yeah, but for all
From
the
sickness?
Day or night?
Let's do day.
Night.
Nice.
Undead. It's undead. Let's do
It's
dead.
vampire spawns.
Yeah. Night.
Do we know it's vampires ahead of time?
Yeah. You've heard that there have been sightings of vampires in the city.
I mean, I don't care either way, so.
I go
I
day.
guess we'll go during the day. I just have my head, my hood pulled low, that's all.
Rikers Alley. The high walls of the surrounding buildings throw this outwardly bent alley into constant shadow. Though littered with garbage and filth, the refuse is the most stomach-turning trait of this rundown sideway. Heaped against a bent wooden wall rises a pile of more than 3 dozen plague victims, their face blistered and flushed, eyes open and staring. Scent of death is overpowered by the reek of rot, suggesting that some of these corpses have lain here for days. Both lazy workers man the plague carts, and the vampires spawn death corpses in the shadow alley. More than 40 corpses lie piled against the eastern wall. Anyone want to make a search check on the bodies?
Yep. Ew.
Perception, right?
Yep.
13.
I got 24.
Total?
That's a
I
D20.
got 24.
You got 13 total?
Yeah, 13. 20 total.
Okay. Who beat a 16?
All the time. I never roll well with these.
It's for combat, you do good.
I'm like, yeah.
Pretty well in combat.
Unless, you know, my fucking enemy has a 25 AC.
I mean,
A DC 16 search of the bodies reveals several bear twin puncture wounds on their necks and wrists. A search check that exceeds 14 also reveals a hole in the eastern wall leading into area 812, which is that hole that Eric left open. Thank you. Bodies themselves remain contagious for us. Anyone who contacts with them is exposed to blood veil. So everyone who touches the bodies
We're immune.
for the day, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even
So that means everyone gets it.
I didn't search. Because I thought it was nasty.
But you still have to get through the bodies to get to the wall.
I pick her up
I climbed.
on my shoulders. Put her on my shoulders.
Oh, wait.
Eric, you know enough about disease just knowing that everyone
Which
gets
one are we
affected.
trying to do?
What? Eric,
There are bodies from plague victims that we have to sort of like wade through. Can I shadow step to the other side?
I was gonna ask if I could just fucking
Burn them.
use steam evaporate the bodies.
burn them. Do it.
Just fucking melt.
Burn
No,
them.
I'm not gonna burn them.
That's
doing all this.
It kills it. It actually does help.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fire. Yeah, burn.
Yeah, so Eric's gonna burn all the bodies over time.
cool.
just
Yeah.
disintegrate all bodies.
Okay, Eric, Carl, and me had all roll fortitude saves.
Eric, Carl, and who?
The apprentice.
Wait, if it's fire, shouldn't that be fine? Since I'm a
Talk about from the blood veil. Anyone touch the bodies has to make a fortitude save.
I got a 17, did I make it?
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh, thank God.
Hey, Ryan, and that one, you need more than them.
Yeah, one.
I don't have the shoot anymore.
You bastard.
Another live stream, so oh well.
He only ended up getting one last time anyway, so.
So any,
We're keeping it common throughout the entirety of this campaign.
There we go.
Yes.
Oh.
Eric,
2 plus the fucking 9 others you've done.
you see Neko pull out a wand, and she casts it on herself using cure disease. You might want to cure disease yourself.
I can do disease myself.
Yeah, I'm saying because you just know, you could know you get contact with disease.